Hey guys, Jake's Garage here. We're going to take a look at a couple items here on the next few videos. I got contacted by a company called Topdon. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. That's Topdon. Asked me if I wanted to try out a couple of their products, and as always I said sure. These products are going to come in handy to me actually. It's kind of funny that they contacted me when they did. So without getting into too much detail, I'm going to get started taking these things out of the box, and you guys can check them out, and then we'll see what we got here. The first thing I'm going to unbox will be the let's see, the sticker says Topdon Professional OBD2, and then there's a couple dots, Vehicle Trouble Code Plus, and it says new. So you see it comes in this usual packaging from stuff that gets shipped overseas. Technically it came from Kentucky, but usually this is how it comes wrapped if it comes from China or something. So I have not heard of this company. I went on their website and they don't have a whole lot of stuff on their website. They got some decent looking OBD2 scanners and some jumper packs. So take a look. Alright. Got a pretty nice looking package here. Topdon OBDCAN Plus. It shows, and this is what I'm most interested about with this. First of all, it almost looks like it has a color screen. That'd be cool. And it gives you live data and monitor, like you can actually live monitor your IMs. So you can see what readiness, your emissions readinesses are, how many aren't set, etc., etc. So we are going to just take a look. On the back it says features, read DTCs, clear DTCs, read MIL, which kind of feel like, whatever. View freeze frame data, IM readiness monitor status, display live data stream, O2 sensor test data, onboard monitoring, read pending codes, read vehicle information, read permanent codes, DTC Look Up, test data review, different languages, and internet upgradable. And then it's got a bunch of different specs. You know what I mean? You can check it out. It's probably upside down for you guys, but yeah, we're gonna open it up, check it out. All right, anyway, let's get out of the box. Wasn't expecting that. Comes in a nice carrying case. It's not hard, but it's definitely seems like it would protect. By the way, this I believe this model retails. I think I found it on Amazon for around $80. So the price point's pretty good in my opinion for the feature list here. So looks like we got a user manual, and yep, only about 20 pages of it are in English, so not a whole lot there. You got a USB cable, a little flap to protect it, and then there's the scanner. Yeah, I'll tell you, it's packaged very well. I mean, this is pretty sweet looking. It's got a protective film here. Get rid of that. Yeah. Ooh. The buttons have a nice clicky, like they feel like just those big soft touch buttons, but there's a click, so you can definitely tell when you're hitting them. So on the side here you got is the USB port, and to give you obviously your OBD2 cable. There's even a little cover for it. It's pretty nice. Yep, this is all. The only thing this is for is the updating the firmware. So what I'll probably do is don't really need to go too much further with this as far as looking at it. We're going to take it out to the car. I think I'll put it on my Explorer, and we'll see what kind of information it gives us. I might go through and do the firmware update first, I guess, to see how that is, and I will let you guys know how that goes for sure. But yeah, here's a look at it. It's pretty nice looking. I mean, it feels sturdy, and it feels nice heavy cable. Yeah, for 80 bucks, if this does everything it says it does and does good, I think this might be a good deal. All right, let's go try it in the car. Okay, let's see how this thing works in the car. I kind of plugged it in a minute just to, familiarize myself with it so I wasn't completely fumbling around. But you go ahead and it's very easy. You just plug it in. It comes on. It's a very nice screen so far. It's very sunny out right now. My windows are tinted, but even in the sunlight here, the camera's obviously getting washed out, but I can see it perfectly fine. It's a very nice, very bright screen. So your main screen here, and I don't have my key on right now, so I'll go ahead and turn it on. That's ignition only, not running. You got a couple options here. And just to go over one here that I really liked, Dtc Look Up. This is really cool. So it kind of gives you a little bit of a guide there, but if you have a code that you want to know what it is, you just enter it in and it gives you the basic definition. I mean, that's, most of us will probably know that, but I know I got to use my phone for some codes, I mean, the P0300s are pretty easy, and there's a couple other ones that are, pretty familiar, but I don't know, that's kind of neat. So you got an OK, a back. I'm not sure what help, click and help did. I didn't do that at all, but back button takes you back. OBD2 review data is if you've recorded some stuff, which I haven't, so that's really nothing to look at. Tool setup is pretty basic. Language, unit of measure, I have it on Imperial, and then record mode if you want to do recording. Again, I'm not going to get into recording today. Diagnose. So it looks like this is the only way you can get into that. What it does is when you hit that, it basically goes through and I believe checks all of the modules that your car can support. So this is the screen where you can, basically do everything. So if you go into read codes and you hit OK, it's going to check them. This vehicle has no fault codes, of course, So you go back and you can erase codes if you have some. You can go into I am readiness. So if you go to since DTC's cleared, there you go. Misfire's okay, fuel system's okay, catalyst monitor, evap system okay, that's a big one. Oxygen sensor okay. So this is going to be your I am readiness. This is what your emissions test, if you have one, kind of checks. So that's pretty cool stuff. Again, you could do an O2 sensor test. I'm not going to do that really. Onboard monitoring, evap system, vehicle information. You click on that and it gives you all your VIN data and your CID and all that stuff. So pretty cool. I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start it up and I'm going to see what kind of live data we can get, and then we're going to wrap this review up because this thing's pretty cool. So there we go. We're fired up. Getting a warning because my lift gate's open. My son went back there and opened it. Okay, so let's do data stream. I don't know. Let's view all items. I haven't done this yet, so. Okay. Fuel system was open loop. Now it's closed loop. Load, engine coolant temperature, 57 degrees. That seems a bit optimistic. It's so stinking cold out today. Short-term trims. So you can check your fuel trims. Again, this thing's not warmed up enough yet. I don't know what that's really going to tell you, but engine RPMs, that looks about good, looks about right. Let's bump them a little bit. Pretty responsive. Actually, not really. Vehicle speed, timing, intake air temperature, that's more realistic. A little colder than that, but airflow rate, throttle position, O2 sensor outputs. And again, your car might vary too, like depending what your car is able to output. It might vary from time to time. So fuel level input 61%. That's pretty good. Looks pretty close to the gauge there. Lower right hand corner. So yeah, decent amount of information here. I'm not even through it yet. It's well, almost 37 to 40, so there's 44. Yeah, pretty cool. Interesting. Looks like you can graph functions, a couple functions at a time here. Okay, that's pretty cool. Not sure when I would use that, but that's pretty neat. So yeah, I'm not going to really get into the rest of this stuff right now, but I have to say that for the price, I really like this thing. It yeah, I don't know. It seems like it's built well. That screen is super nice for just an at-home type of handheld data tool. This is, in my opinion, better than the Actron ones that just give you the code and a couple little bits of information. I mean, this is pretty powerful. Again, given the price. So yeah, check them out. It's Topdon. I didn't update the firmware yet. I tried to go on their website and it was down. I will try to put in the description what the outcome of that is. I'm gonna try again today, and if I can, I'll email them. So pretty neat little device here. Give them a look. Give them a try. This is the second thing I've tested now, and I've been happy with all of it. So thanks for watching. Be sure to give me a like, thumbs up, shout out, comment, share, whatever. All that stuff helps the channel out, and I really appreciate the support. And I got a couple more videos lined up here soon, and we'll see what we can figure out. It's still winter and it's really cold, so I've been kind of staying inside, but we'll try to come up with some good stuff. So thanks for watching.